was adopted, but I was born with a purpose. Didn't know it at first until it rose to the surface. Now I have vision, the gospel tatted on my heart, the light that sent me. Well, that's a magnet for the lost. I go and snatch you from the dark, painting pictures of revival was mine. Run a passage from the start, it all happened from a spark when I was praying in my basement. Now I'm wrapping up the charts. I ain't playing. This is war. Till everybody heard the gospel, the pedal to the floor. The devil had me bound, but now I'm settling the score. I'm winning lost souls and only settling for more. And burst into a hurricane, hitting the road till everybody's heard his name. Praying that my spark turns into a burning flame. Across the nation, generations, we want hope, not fabricated replacements. And the truth is what you're gonna get. Going back as we had fun to say. Not from the past, from the next. Leaders of the new school, setting new rules. No that's got to act too cool. Cause every venue, every mic I check, the situation is like my death. That's why me and the team, I hate in the city. So you down for the cause with me. Pack your bags, time is now. Let's go, 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 go. Let down, setback, tribulation, trials, tribulation, setback, let down, setback, we were born for this. 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 Still got an answer to somebody.
Good evening, everybody. It's your girl
and your boy
T Tisdale all day.
Alright.
And welcome to another episode. Actually, a quick live. It's not even a whole episode. It's just a quick live here on Kicking It with Team Tisdale. We are so glad to see each and every one of y'all. It's been a hot minute since we've been on. Y'all know we have been doing our literally have been doing our holiday break, as we call it, from the show. And so
wait before we get started, you need to put in the comments how you doing, how your cousin's doing, everything like that. You need to let us know what's going on and everything like that. Say how you guys been doing. I don't think y'all really missed us. I mean, y'all see me like every Monday through Friday, but I don't think y'all really missed us. So, got the honey, got honey bun right here. I don't think y'all missed us. I'm being honest with you. I don't think you missed us. Nope. I'm just saying. I'm just talking my thing. Because I see the people, motivated to the max. But this is Kicking It with Team Tisdale.
Well, Portia is joining us from the Dartosh page. So hi.
Yes,
you're not going to be able to see her comments right now. So some of the comments will be able to come through and some of them won't. But Portia is live, is sitting with us on the Dartosh. So hi. And there's Daryl. He wants to say, look, there's Daryl. Hello.
Yeah, so now we know what's going on.
Hey.
We're fine.
Hi, Pastor Brandy. Pastor Brandy is joining us from the Dartosh page. So hello. So can I go on what I was saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just want because
Darryl wants y'all to put in the comments how you doing.
I mean, we probably want to see it. Like we got to see it like from different points of view. So that's why, like, you saying the thing bad and clap back. Guess what?
Great evening,
we got
family.
We see it coming in. Wait a minute, let me put it on the better. We'll put it on the better note because she's on the other page. I'm on the other page. So then we see y'all. We see it. We see. Okay, I'm sorry. Just want to let them know we do see y'all comments, so this ain't no games.
Yes, we see your comments. Hello, everybody. So with all the disclaimers out of the way, welcome to another quick live from Kicking It with Team Tisdale. And we are so glad to be with y'all again, but be before y'all again. Today has been an amazing day, okay? True. Can we say production? Can y'all put in the comments productive? it's been a productive last few days. And even though, and
Oh, you were summoned.
yes,
Note to self.
ma'am.
I didn't summon.
Yes. It yes, ma'am.
He
You
did it.
were. Yes, ma'am. I will say yes. You did get summoned. I did. I did do that. That was I. I will take that. Take that on loud and proud.
Camille, on the other hand,
Yes, it was a very productive day. It's actually been a very productive last few days, I will have to say. And so I just thank God for that. But we are on here not so much to talking about with Kicking It Team Tisdale. This is not a typical Kicking It with Team Tisdale broadcast. We are coming to y'all as authors. Yes, as authors.
Yeah.
Daryl and Latasha Tisdale. Hey fam.
What's going on?
We are on here to talk about, we didn't get to do it earlier. I had an appointment. So right after the seminar, the workshop this morning, so I did not get to come on live but we said we wanted to go live. We wanted to be we got charged with doing something. And so we could, of course, with it being Team Tisdale, we had to do it a good old Team Tisdale kind of way. So I want to just throw this back up real quick so y'all can see. Some of y'all probably saw it, some of you didn't. So I just want to throw this up real quick. Let me take the banner off. So as y'all come in, I do want y'all to do share, do comment, please react. You know how we do on the Team Tisdale show. You know, you share, let everybody know that we are here. And then of course, you need to be sure that you comment. So like I said, comment, let us know that you're saying hi. We love reading your comments. And some of them will come up on the screen so we can post them up. Let everybody read your fire that you put in the comments. And then, of course, those little colorful buttons on the side, we definitely want you to react to those. And, of course, today we're not going to do the detox. You know how we do, but because it's not a typical show. But we do want you to be sure that you take your 10 seconds and breathe by all means necessary.
I'm back.
So as I posted this lovely picture of this flyer right here, because we are here to talk about this flyer here. It says Engraving the Earth Virtual Literary Workshop Intensive. It was today at 10 o'clock a.m. And
I know her too.
And it was hosted by none other than Pastor Brandy Rojas from Fiery Beacon Publishing House, LLC. She is the founder and the CEO. She is the lead editor. She's one of the graphic design teams. She's on the marketing. She can be admin. She wears many, many hats, but she has an amazing team. Let me show you her team real quick. So that is what we are on here talking about tonight. And so we also want to shout out the team before we get started. We're going to shout them out again. Look at them lovely ladies right there. This is the Fiery Beacon team. Of course, we told you there's Pastor Brandy Rojas. We also have Deshauna Smith, who does the graphics. She also runs the merch line there. And then we have amazing Minister Shakira. She is a part of the admin team. She also helps with the marketing as well. She sends out, if you are a part of the Firelit Nation and a part of their amazing portal that they have, the Fire Hub, these are the faces of those lovely motivational posts that y'all get, the Writers Wednesday posts that we get. Those are the faces, and the editor herself. Look, and everything.
I ain't gonna front. Y'all motivational, y'all be sending in the emails all the time. I said, can they work for me too? Because some of them motivations y'all be sending, I say, yo, like this is dope right here.
Right. Yes. And like I said, they are just absolutely phenomenal. So we are on here tonight. And yes, they done added a new intern that will be introduced soon, and another team member for editing. So let's just clap that up for a moment. I need y'all to blow up the comments with your hand claps, with some fire flames, because it is Fiery Beacon. So we gotta throw up some fire flames in the comments, y'all. Right. God is doing some amazing things for Fiery Beacon, and so we just want to be sure that we give them honor where honor is due, and show you the faces behind the amazement and awesome sauce that they are. Okay.
So this is my question. So did everybody share? Everybody share right now?
I hope y'all sharing.
Did y'all share? Did everybody share?
You need to be sure you share.
You can click right now and share. No, because we got to make sure this go across the
nation. We got. So yeah, definitely.
This is not about us going across the nation. We're going to get across the nation.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Fiery Beacon right now. So you got to make sure you share.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all go look. And then somehow, the algorithm and everything, how the way Facebook like to do. You got to put in the comments say how lit Fiery Beacon is and everything.
Yes.
You got to put that in there and tag Fiery Beacon in at the same time, because once you do the algorithm and everything, so it's going to show up their name. Come on, man. I'm smart. Cause I'm starting to learn this stuff myself.
Right.
Thanks for Pastor Brandon on teaching me how to, I'm smart. I pay attention. Yeah, I pay attention. But make sure you guys, I see some done. So I see some done. I see some shared.
Yeah.
I say, of course. Okay. All right, cool. We'll make sure we had that in order. That's one of the rules.
For
this right here for Team City. Look, that's a rule. You got to share.
You got to share.
But this is a special share.
Yes.
All right, this is special. This is about somebody that she took upon herself to go and start up a great nation of in the author world.
Yes.
I'm not gonna, we got to put it up there for, what I'm saying? Because I have no shame of talking about this company.
I don't either.
I'm unashamed.
Totally unashamed.
I am unashamed.
Totally.
I know everybody's on here is unashamed. So go ahead and put in your love. Go ahead and put in the heart. Look, put fire and heart. The heart say that you love for the fire. That Fiery Beacon be dishing out. Because 10 out of 10 of us done been lit up by them.
Yes.
By them pushing us, by them getting us to the where we need to get to.
Yes.
I mean, go ahead and put up your fire flame, put up your hearts and everything like that. Trust me, because you guys sharing this, so everybody be able to see the hearts of the person, that we mean business.
Yeah.
Because we ain't playing no games around here.
No games.
No games.
None. There's no games.
So whoever on Facebook right now, this algorithm better be right when we're talking about Fiery Beacon.
Yes. That part.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry. Now my disclosure.
Give his disclosure.
Give it out. Sorry.
So we're here to talk about that, engraving the earth. So if you did not sign up for that workshop, you missed out on a treat. Okay. When I tell you that presentation was pristine, when I say it opened my eyes to so many wonderful things. And I'm not going to give you detail by detail, blow by blow, because you should have been there. And it was free. It was a free workshop. And I'm telling you, if there was a dollar amount on it, it'd be worth every cent. The information that we got today was absolutely mind-blowing. It was absolutely amazing. And put it this way, it put a little fire up under my booty. And I'll just tell you, I'm just excited for what God is getting ready to do for Fiery Beacon, but all the authors that were, potential authors that were on there today, not potential, future. Let me change the words. The future authors that were on there today, we all learned so much. It was very informative. It gave us a real look at what they do as a company, and they really sold the whole authorship first. And that's one thing I love. A lot of companies, when they sell themselves, they sell you the company. They tell you what this company, why you need to be a part of this company. But it talks about, it don't really go into the benefits of the company, how to have the benefits for you. It more so tells you about the company and why this company is good for you, why you need to be a part of this company, why this, you need to be in this company.
Mm-hmm.
Today, it flipped all of that. It told us why you should be an author. It gave us the insight of what you're really looking into when you decide to step in this journey of authorship. It really talked about, the ins and the outs, the ups and the downs, all of those wonderful things. And literally, it also canceled excuses today. Like, really, it canceled all the excuses. Like, people feel one of the big excuses that we discussed today is finances. And if you get with the right set of people, the right publishing company, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Right.
But you know, when you get with the right publishing company, then you don't finances won't have to be, can't be an excuse. You know, you don't have a what?
Let me tell you how the way she kind of like jacked this up at the very beginning of the thing, right?
Gonna cut right
I'm sorry, but look, it ties in with talking about where take out the excuses and everything.
Yeah.
You know how some people want to say like, oh, I don't have the information, I ain't get the information. Let me tell you, I said she broke an excuse right there. It was free.
It was free. The information was free, y'all.
So she already took away one of your excuses already for like not knowing it was free.
It was free. If you don't know, thank you. I appreciate the segue.
I'm sorry.
If you don't know how to be an author or why you should be an author, you should have came to this workshop. It would have answered all those questions for you today. And so, like I said, it talked about that. It eliminate, like Daryl said, eliminate the excuses of you don't know. It eliminated the excuses about not having the money. It eliminated the excuses of not having a manuscript or not being able to write. It even gave us the different ways you can write. Do you understand that there is literally 4 different ways that you can literally get your book out of your head? Out of your head. Like, it doesn't have to be an idea anymore. It can literally become something real. Like, okay, this is a total unashamed plug, okay? This, and y'all, if y'all haven't seen the lives or talking about this, how this went from an idea, I'm not going to go through all of that again today. But literally, this was an idea, a vision. And then next thing you know, it went from a vision to a flyer to jumping out and saying, okay, let's get the people in. And it went from a flyer to now is an actual product. Like, literally, she literally sat down with her team, talked about the vision. They agreed on it. They worked out the logistics, and then got the authors on board. Once the authors started writing, and some of these authors didn't have a lick of a manuscript. I was one of them. Let's be real. Let's talk about Team Tisdale. Neither Daryl nor I had a manuscript. I had an idea. Daryl didn't know.
I'm like, what the hell?
He was like, what am I gonna write about?
I ain't gonna write.
And then we were sitting there. He was like, what element of the class am I gonna talk about? And so we literally went back and forth trying to figure out what he was going to write about. I knew what I was going to write about.
Yes, but God.
But I had the idea. And so and then once we figured out what, but I was like, so once we figured out what he was going to write about, we was like, okay, so you're going to write, I said, let's take it all the way out the box. It still has to do with the class. However, let's talk about your experience during the class. So we talked about him being in a hospital and doing the class from the hospital bed. That's what his story is about. Mine was talking about one of the major assignments in there, talking about the table assignment. So we was like, okay. So then we started working, started getting it all together. We got it out of our heads, right? Daryl had dictated, which is one of the things you can do, dictated majority of his chapter for the book. I literally had my notes from the class on that assignment. So guess what happened? Somebody said, what happened? I want y'all to put in the comments, what happened? Ask us what happened. Yes, he completed and graduated from a whole hospital bed. So I want y'all to ask us what happened. Ask us what happened. Look, I'll wait. Look. What happened?
Where?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Both of us lost everything. Yep.
I was so
Daryl,
mad.
like I told you, he dictated his chapter. Most of his chapter was done. And he went back to look at it, to start getting it together, to take it. I want to say it was either in his phone or whatever. One way or the other. Lost it. Every stitch of it. I lost my notes. I couldn't find them. I looked high, I looked low, I looked through, because look through boxes, look through bags, everywhere. Look through my book bag, look through my computer. I looked everywhere and couldn't find my notes. Not a one. So literally, I was like, Lord, I needed the assignment. I needed the table, because the table had the stuff I was going to put in my book. The notes from the class was going to be in the book, in my chapter. I couldn't find a stitch of it. So then it was time for us to start writing our manuscript. We got the charge. Okay, it's time to start writing. And we had nothing. And so literally starting from scratch. And so we did, like I said, Daryl went back and dictated again. And I went back and I started journaling. And I had different ways that I wrote it out. I would get an idea. I found a scratch sheet of paper. I would write it down. And then eventually I just got one scratch sheet of paper. I put my idea on. I put a small web of. I webbed out what I was going to write. Kind of did an outline, and then after I outlined it, I just started jotting notes as God dropped things. Like literally, I hadn't even wrote the whole story, y'all, and God gave me the finishing line. Like He gave me the conclusion before I even wrote the front. So like literally, I literally wrote my chapter from the conclusion up. So I had to write in like all the ideas that God kept throwing in. I would go in. If there was something He wanted to change, I changed that. He literally, and I didn't have no notes. I literally went off of what God fed into my spirit and what I jotted down, what the little things like that. And so what I said all that is like, that's what this class is talking about. It talked about journaling. It talked about dictating. It talked about maybe you need to because he even talked about an app that you can use. I'm not gonna give you all the nuggets because you should have been there.
Getting everything.
Not gonna give you every last nugget. But literally, it gave so much and so many ways, that you can literally just get it out your head. And then it offered an amazing point of accountability.
Right.
Okay. And so before I get to that point, honey, tell them about your part. Tell them your experience from today.
Let me tell you something. And like, I can tell you, like, I can really go back on what I was learning from where y'all should have just been there. From where I'm just gonna show the contact information where I was taking pictures of notes from the presentation and everything. From where, and this the one thing where I had really noticed how the way she was explaining about like the different author and the hybrid and the
different the types of publishing. Different types of publishing.
How the word where a person would break it down like the way she broke it down.
Mm-hmm.
Took the time. And then at the same time, she said, like, look. And then on how the way she did, man, she's giving you an insight how the way most publishers is going to do.
Right.
And so then she says, like, look, how the way I look at, even if you didn't choose Fiery Bingo, which I ain't gonna front like you've been smoking something if you just don't choose them, but how the way I ain't gonna front. But like, like they was giving you information to even help you, even if you didn't choose them. Mm-hmm. Who does that?
Mm-hmm.
And for where a person that actually from where they really care, they're like, look, for me, and the one thing what got it for me from where she said it wasn't even about the money, man, it was about getting your story out there.
Yeah.
And then when she told her story, how many times she done cheated her own self.
Right.
Even when I heard how she done cheated her own self, I ain't gonna front. I was like, what?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100 done with you. I'm a whole author with her. I'm a whole 3 times. This is my third out author with her. I felt bad as an author.
but the fact of just having that, this like the experience of what they're actually offering you.
Mm-hmm.
And then now okay, like whenever, like, okay, cool. I can even talk about from whenever I did my part in the collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
From where when they say they're gonna push, they're gonna push.
Mm-hmm.
I never forget the first time they told me, bro, you're gonna be in this collaboration and everything. I said, you crazy. I said, I ain't got nothing to write about. I ain't got nothing to talk about. No. I said, nope, whatever. But then the same token, from where, and then those y'all know, like, that's my, Pastor Brandon, that's my spiritual sister. That's my sister. Excuse me, you my sister. From where she like, bro, I got your back the whole way.
Mm-hmm. She did.
She said, I got you.
Yep.
She said, don't worry about it. She said, I got your back. You just gotta be willing to go get it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, like, just that comfort from where, and then whenever that Fiery Binker say they got your back, they got your back.
That's true. That is so true.
Like I said, I ain't got no shame. I
So
mean,
true.
I'm not trying. Look, I put it to you like this. I don't even have to do this live to sell Fiery Beacon. The proof is in the pudding for itself.
The proof is in the pudding.
The proof is in the pudding for themselves.
Yes.
And so from where they take, like I said, they take their time.
Yeah.
And then look, it will make it so interesting. They're learning new stuff every day. How the way they do things, it look like they've been knowing this stuff for years.
Yes, absolutely.
So I was like, dang, okay.
And speaking. Let me
go for it.
Look, now my turn to jump over you.
Yeah,
but it's like it literally a lot of things that you would think the way they do things. You was like, oh, this. They went to school for this. All it is. Do you understand? Like, by the grace of God, they have literally learned every aspect of the publishing company, and they're still learning. They're still growing. Like, literally, she talked about how she showed us her book, her very first book, In the Face of Unexpected Failure, which I do plan to get a copy of. So she told us about that book. She told us how she, not being a graphic designer, she found an old picture of herself that was in the worst place of her life. She found a pretty butterfly. She found like a rainbow kind of like thing, a font, and then she put her name in a block, put her name in this block pattern. All it is, boom, there was the book cover, right? She talked about how you're supposed to format the book. Like, literally, she told us what the publisher or the editors, what their role and responsibility is. And when she did her first book and she sent it to an editor, the person did what they're supposed to do. They edited.
Right.
They didn't format it, none of that. So her book ended up being bigger than she expected it, because she thought they was going to like shrink it down to a book size. It ended up being like 8x11. And so that wasn't, she didn't like that. And then Pastor Bree told us how even with the ISBN, like she told us about that. Like the person that published the book ended up getting the right. All she had was the rights to the book, right. But they technically owned her work because the ISBN belonged to them. So just think about this. Is like, if you sit there, she kind of put it in a way, and this is not what she said, but this is what she meant. If you sit there and self-publish yourself, and then you get an outside source to buy your ISBN, they're literally buying your work, which means they can sell your work for their profit. And so that's what I took from that. And she didn't say that, but that's what I took. That was my nugget that I took away from that. Is like for instance, with Fiery Beacon, yes, they go ahead and get us the ISBN number, but those royalties comes to us. Things like that. They don't take those royalties. What publishing company that does it? A mainstream publishing company that don't take the royalties. every time you sell a book, that money goes to you. And so, and that's a beautiful thing. And what she said, she said, unless they explicitly state that you own the copyright, technically you lose your work. If you get you get an outside source. If you're self-publishing, the outside source buys your ISBN and things like that. And so, like, it was a lot of great information. Like we said, we're not going to sit here and spend, that was a whole hour and a half workshop. And we're not going to sit here for an hour and then some change to tell you about every detail of the workshop, because you should have been there.
I'll put it like this.
Go ahead, honey.
For the hour and a half workshop that we was in, it was well worth not doing the live today for.
It sure was.
It was like a lot of valuable.
It
was a lot of valuable information. I put it to you like this: if you're willing to invest in yourself, I have to put it like this.
Mm-hmm.
If you're willing to invest in yourself, then you're willing to make the adjustments to invest in yourself.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's good.
And so, we're on a routine from where we would have did a live or something. I mean, we took a break or whatever, but then we would have found some type of excuse like that to do a live or whatever like that. So, we're just gonna do Kicking with Teens. Nah, we actually registered, and I was laughing at her because really I was supposed to take it by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got myself together, she said, "Hey, guess what? Like, you're not doing it by yourself today." I said, "Well, good God, Miss Molly did. Amen, praise the Lord." And so, but then it was the fact from where we was able to make the adjustments from where we can invest in ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Man, like I said, we're not here to try to like pump anybody up or anything like that. So look, let me tell you something, man. You have to believe in yourself before you can have other people believe in you.
True.
And so if you believe in yourself to be able to write a story, if you feel that you have something that you need to get out to the nation, not just small community, but look, don't think small. Go ahead and think big on this thing.
Right.
Because I had to think big because, if I thought about just the community, you can just kind of sit there and have a conversation with me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to, I need this thing to go across the nations.
Yes.
Nations.
International.
There you go. International nation. Look, hey, I'm still trying to find a way to be in Japan somewhere. Hey, go get a sword or something. I'm sitting right there and we gonna talk and we gonna have fun. But in the same, in that same talking, it was very worth. The information was very worth it.
Yes.
And think about think about for a person, and just like one of the things for what she said, and I totally agree on what she said, how the way that she's always been that person to push, to pump somebody up. And then, yes, I was one of the ones that thought she should have been a daggone cheerleader back in high school and everything like that. But you know what? She's like, nope, that's not me, or well like that. Well, I said, fine, do you, but you right here all cheery, happy-go-lucky person all the time. They ain't be a cheerleader. Or well like that. That's how, but then that same token, I see why the way that she is, the way that Pastor Brandy is, man. Like from where you have a person that's this is her baby, and she's willing to help push other people, not for the great success for her, but to let everybody be successful.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't even take that into great value. And I'm not trying to be funny with nobody like that, man. You might want to check your own heart.
Mm-hmm.
Because she don't have to do that.
Oh,
she could have been one to win because, she know her brother. She know her brother know the hustle game. We could have been like, you know what? We about to go make this money because just gonna have to turn it up, turn it down. Like we can go make this money and go do X, Y, and Z, whatever like that, and then boom, and then we're done.
Mm-hmm.
But then she takes her time. She makes you dig deep.
Dig deep.
She makes you dig deep.
Ain't no surface. There's no surface writing.
I never met a person who want to see me succeed so much, man, and then they losing sleep.
Come on. I like
this.
That.
This is my experience.
Mm-hmm.
From where, even when I had a little miss up on my manuscript and everything like that, man, I felt bad.
Right.
I said, "Are you?" And I'm going for. I was using language I should not have been. I said, "You fucking kidding me?" I'm like, "Are you serious right now?"
And even with that, so guess what? And I don't think we ever got to tell Pastor B this part. So what we found out, and Pastor B, this is another glitch that we found out, that the manuscript on our end looked fine. It looked like it was supposed to look. When it got sent out, the old computer that we were using shifted it. So that's why, like, all the issues Daryl had with his manuscript,
oh my Lord,
was because whenever it sent it out, it messed it up. Because we end up sending it to a friend. Daryl sent it to one of his friends just to kind of do a test to see what was going on. And his friend told him the same thing, that it came in a different font. There was parts of it that had turned in from letters to little weird looking character figure things. It was a mess. And so we was like, really? And it was the same laptop that lost his previous manuscript. So like literally,
I had to get a whole new computer.
we had to get a whole new computer, because literally that whole computer sent it out and distorted his manuscript. And so like it was like Daryl, I remember that, because when we had the conversation about it, Daryl was like, you know what? I'm just gonna tell her, don't do it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about my chapter. It's too much. It's too late in the game.
I was at a point. I was like, whatever money that I put in, give it to somebody else. That's where I was at. He was like,
just give my authorship to somebody else. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the energy. But in the same token, I went back and I relayed that same message. And they was like, no, it's okay. You know, you're going to do this. He's going to be in this book. And I was like, oh my God. And like, Daryl was like, it's not worth it. He felt like he really felt bad.
Because, because like, from when you care for somebody and you see all of what they do, I've been seeing like the outskirts on what she do.
Right.
I'm just seeing that much. Because she would have let me sign the whole picture and everything. She know I probably would have went off like several times. And being like, what the? Then y'all had to been done, pour some oil on me and everything. I mean, y'all would did everything. But from whenever that, not only, and then when she did what she did. And I was like, well, I said, well, Terry, like I didn't want to go through all that, because I was right here concerned about the other authors that she had to help.
Yep.
But then she relayed the message and everything. And then I said, and I think she messaged me and she was like, bro, why you tripping? I got you. I said I got you. We gonna work this thing out. We gonna do this and everything like that. And then I still about to go like, no, don't do that. I was in brother mode, like, no, don't do that, sis. No, it's okay. It's okay. But then like she was looking at, she said like, no, because you gotta get your story out. She said, this right here, like, you can't sit on this right here.
You can't sit on
this. This got to go out.
Words. You cannot sit on
this. You
this.
can't sit on this. And I was like, all right, cool.
And even what was amazing.
I'm okay to the house. And she almost came to the house.
She was like, I know the gate code. I mean, it was a whole thing.
I know the gate code, everything. It almost like she had a key to get up in here.
Right.
So I was like, all right, cool. And so then like, she did everything for what she did and everything. And then, I take that as like real value for a person, not, I have to say it like that. Not because she loves her brother, but she loves on what she does.
Yes, exactly.
She loves on what she does. I know she got that gay. She loves on what she does. Like she is that. She's really, when she says she is that pusher, she want to see. She is that person. Like I said, I had no problem talking about Pastor Brandy Rojas and everything. Yes, that is my leader. My leader, yes, that is my sister. Yes, that is my publisher. I mean, anything you want to call her right now, and then that's us.
That's her.
That's how we roll.
Yep, that's it.
And everything. But then it shows so much value.
It does.
And
It
so,
does.
like, why not invest in yourself with a company that's gonna value your value?
Mm-hmm. And not just that, they not just value, they show integrity. And that's one thing I love about the company, that they are, if there's something going on, they are what they keep their authors addressed to it. You know, when things were going on in their own personal lives, they said something about it. But in the same token, they also push, you know, they sometimes put how
Yeah.
they feel on the back burner or what they're going through. They might have to push it to the side for a moment. Like she's, you know,
I'm sorry.
you just go mess that all up. Okay.
She put that
I saw it.
I'm sorry. See,
And
we can laugh about some things too.
but literally they take what is bothering them or their current circumstance and they put it to the side to make sure that the authors get what they need, you know, things like that. But they also know how to put, if they got to push stuff to the side, they're gonna put that fire up under your butt if you as the author is not doing your job. And that is literally what we learned today. Like she literally even broke down pricing to us, and the explanation of not so much how much they charge, but why publishing companies charge what they charge. And even no, the one thing that blew my mind with talking about pricing is the task that the publishing company do. So if they literally have let's say they have a check sheet, and that check sheet only, as an author, you only see 30 items on that check sheet. What you don't see is the 5 extra items, sub items that goes with each of those 30 items. So all together, your publishing company is doing 150 steps. 150.
Yeah, that's shocking.
150. Did I say that? Let me say that again. You might didn't catch that. 150. Not a 1, not a 5, not just a 0, not a 50, not a 10, not 20. 150 steps that they are doing to ensure that your baby is birthed the right way.
That part.
You cannot tell me there's any other publishing company that does that, and much less tells you that they're doing that. You cannot tell me there's another publishing company out there that takes the time to introduce to you a little bit of what goes on in the background. Not for you to steal the idea. Let's get that all right. I got to get in the camera for that. Let's get that all correct. Not for you to go out and steal their idea. Try it. I want you to. There'll be a whole problem.
Why are you telling them to try it? No,
don't try it.
Don't try it.
Don't try it. There's going to be a whole problem.
Because you try.
I digress.
Because you try to duplicate what God didn't give you. You gonna jack your own self up. That's all I'm saying.
Say that a little louder. I don't think they heard you. I'm gonna give the roast hand. You say what you said.
If you try to duplicate on what God gave them and God didn't give it to you, then you messing your own self up. I got plenty of roast sessions to do. I mean, I got plenty.
And I'm rolling my neck. Show is. Try it if you wanna. You'll have a whole problem on your hand. So anyway,
guess what I'm gonna do? And I ain't trying to be funny. I'm gonna laugh. You shouldn't have did.
Shouldn't have done it.
Should have left it to the professional.
Just understand, they're covered. Okay. So as I digress, but they literally sat down and showed us a little bit of what they do in the background, not for empathy or sympathy, but for us to understand. For us to understand that she said it. The way that God has prepared for one can kill another. She's just saying. And we agree. So, like we were saying, it's not a they showed us what they're doing for us to understand that entitlement you can't come into authorship entitled. You cannot. Do not even try it. Okay? You cannot come into authorship. I'm gonna say that again for the person in the back. That person over there. Hey, the one that's not paying attention, I need you to listen. You cannot come into authorship feeling entitled. That is a no-no. They are yes, they are providing a service for you, but guess what? They don't have to. It is a privilege that they said we will use you. She even talked about it. How when Fire Beacon first started, they used any and everybody's. There was more like a vanity indie kind of author publishing company where they just chose anybody. You want to write a book, I love the example. She's like, the dog was red. It went to the store and it came back and blew a candle. If that was your book, they published it. Look,
I'm sorry.
If that's what your book was about, they published it. But now they are a hybrid company. They are a cross between a hybrid and traditional, where they're selective. They're selective of who they take under their wings to become a Firelit Nation author, and they're also selective what manuscripts they're going to choose. So you can't come in there, just so you know, thinking you're gonna write the blue cat, the red dog, the end, and think that's gonna get. You might not become a publisher. What's the substance? What's more, I'm telling you, I am telling you, as a third time author with them, you can come with it if you want to. Pastor Brandon gonna turn around, give it back to you, and ask you to dig deeper. Why is the dog red? Ugh. How is it red? What did it do to become red? Why is the cat blue? What was the cat doing to turn blue? It's a whole bunch of stuff. But you can turn it in like that if you want to. I'm telling you, it's gonna get turned back.
Red dog tricks and Chinese.
Right.
Are we talking about Clifford the Big Red Dog? Somebody already owned that.
Right. You can't can't come in there plagiarizing. None of that mess. They have upgraded. And if they have upgraded, you have to come in there with an upgraded expectation for yourself. Not for them, but for yourself. You have to come in there ready. You can't come with your excuses. It's a no excuse zone. If you're coming in there, if you sit there and say, I want to write a book, they're going to be like, yay. Why do you want to write it? What is your why? Who is your target audience? All those kind of questions are what you're going to get. And you need to be prepared to answer that. If not, you need to at least have an idea. If you're not even totally sure, have an idea of what you want to do. And like I said earlier, you may not have your manuscript right now, but have an idea, have an agenda for your manuscript. What do you think you want to write about? This is not just an everyday lollygagging hobby. No, this is the real deal, y'all. This is real. This is not Daryl and I'm be honest. Daryl was told he got pushed into it, but he got pushed into his purpose.
Oh.
That's the thing. I got pushed into it, but I got pushed into my purpose. There was a voice. We had a sound, a voice, a platform that people needed to hear what we have been through and get it out there and tell people you can overcome this stuff. No matter what life throws at you, you can overcome it. You can rise above it and still be a beautiful, amazing person. You can still have a rock amazing life no matter what your past looks like. And that's that not just for us, but for every author under Fiery Beacon Publishing House LLC. They literally produce authors who have gone through so much in their life, and they say, I gotta get it out. There's somebody out there that needs to hear my story. There's a teenager, there's a young child, there's a girl, there's a boy, there's a man, there's a wife, there's a husband, there's a married couple. Whatever it is, there's a clergy, whomever the target audience is, they are out there and they're ready to hear your story. They're waiting to hear how you overcame it. They're ready to hear how we overcame it.
Nobody can't tell your story like you can.
Nobody
can't tell your story like you can.
Mm-hmm.
I would dare somebody try to tell my story. You don't know the ins and outs of everything I done been through in my story. For you to be able to tell my story, you got to go through what I go through,
right?
What I went through,
right? Exactly.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, like we came on here just because, because like we did the seminar and everything. We come on here and say, yo, like. We want you guys to have the opportunity like we got.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why we always say that we're unashamed on talking about Fiery Beacon Publishing House, because honestly, man, they gave us a chance.
They did.
They gave us a chance. They gave her 3 chances. I mean, I already got one. I got another one coming along the way.
I
got another one coming along the way. But so you know what I'm saying, like they gave a chance, and then what made it so interesting, when they give you that chance, they're gonna make that chance count.
They are.
They're gonna make it
count.
Are. They're gonna make it count for you. But you gotta be willing to make that chance, and you gotta be willing to invest in yourself.
And I can be honest. I've been honest about it. I've said it before. This is my first time as an author with them that I'm actually pushing my own project the way I pushed it. Mm-hmm. They pushed me the first 2 times. Pastor Brandy carried me along the way, and I didn't see the value. I didn't see the worth in it for myself as an author. And now that I see it, I see the value in it. I see not so much the money. I want to be very clear about that. It's not all the money. The money's great, but it's not all the money. Right. It's about the experience with you reading what I wrote. It's about you understanding another side of me. The side of me that I hide, the side of me that God deals with, the side of me that sometimes at night sits up and cries and doesn't understand why, but God had to come in and heal a hard place in me and break it down for me to understand, this is why you went through this. This is why you've gone through this. This is why I had to take you through this test, through this trial, for this moment here. And it took a long time, but thank God I'm there now. And now it's my job, it's my obligation to sit there and share my testimony with y'all. I can't hide all God's goodness to myself. I can't just hide it and share it with my husband. I can't just hide it and share it with my church family. I can't just hide it to my natural family. There's people out there somewhere in this good world, the 7.5 billion people in the world, and there's a cluster of them waiting just for me to release what God has done for me and how he released me in the way that God shows me how. Mm-hmm. Your story ain't gonna look like my story. It may not format like my story. Right. Your genre for your story, your book may not be the same as mine. And that's okay. There's enough people in this world for us all to become an author. Everybody that's on this line with, including Pastor Brandy, because she's an author too. Don't fret, yo. Don't play. She's not only a publisher, she's an author too. Okay. And an international best-selling one at that. Okay. Just so you know. Just so you know. She's sitting in libraries out on the other side of the Atlantic and the Pacific. Just so you understand. Okay. So with that being said, she understands what we going through.
Mm-hmm.
She understands what an author's heart is like. She understands the author's perspective. You can't help but respect that. You can't help but applaud that. You can't help but sit there, you know what, and understand where all this is coming from. How this amazing experience was built into a vision turned into an amazing manifestation. So as Daryl was saying earlier, we want to give you the opportunity to sign up. We want to give you the opportunity to be a part of an amazing experience. This right here, before I put that up there, this is the Firelit Authorship Experience, which is powered by Fiery Beacon Publishing House, LLC. If you are looking to be an author, okay, and you are saying, I want to do a solo project, I really do. I don't want to necessarily do the collab. I don't want to necessarily be in a collab, but I want the collab experience, things like that. I want the accountability that a collab gives me. Mm-hmm. Then this experience is for you. Don't put off another day. Don't put off you becoming an author another moment. Sign up. There's only a limited amount of spaces. I'm not going to tell you how many. You don't need to know that. You just need to sign up. Here's the link. Go to that link. Go sign up. Don't do it right now. Wait till the live is over.
We got most of it to tell you.
Now, unless you're on multiple devices, then you are more than welcome to continue to listen to us and then go to that link and sign up. Become an author this year. Go ahead, do it. Take the leap. Don't be afraid. Don't put your excuses in a cup and sit it to the side. Like my husband had to give me that hard reality today after the workshop. Like so seriously. He was like, honey, you told me you believed in me. Guess what? I believe in you. And that alone, and then what the workshop was talking about, I have no more excuses. I have to believe in myself enough to believe in God enough to do this for me. So, yeah. Oh, and she said, Pastor Brandon said, put your excuses in a bucket and burn it. That's what she said.
Let it burn.
And Pastor Brandon, if it's okay with you, someone asked, how much does it start? Would you like for? I'm asking because I need to know.
No. Oh. Tell your cousin to go to that link.
Oh.
And do a consultation.
There you go.
And they can give you all the information you need on how much it costs and everything. Because let me tell you something. We can ask for our family member, but if that family member is not willing to do it for themselves, that means they don't want it like that. I had to learn that the hard way.
Well, you said it.
Tell them, look,
never mind, Pastor Brandon.
Because like this is the point for what you really have to be willing to invest in yourself and everything. So like, go ahead and hit up the link, do the consultation. They give you all the pricing and everything right there.
True.
Because that's even what she said. Like, look, she's not even gonna go over pricing or anything like that. Like, you do the consultation. Go do the consultation and everything, and then you can get all your digits and everything. And then you can ask all the questions you want. Because then, you know how sometimes we go by that he said, she said thing, then communication get all messed up. We'll cancel all that right there. We'll go ahead and knock all that excuse out right there. It'll be already right there in the middle. Like, look, I want to do this. Okay, then this is what you're gonna need to do, and this is what required of you. Boy, look, I'm not even part of their marketing team, boy. Let me tell you something. Look, but then no, because then, and so then just like what I had to learn, and they talk about, well, find out how much it is from me. Okay, no, they're gonna link right there for you, so you can go find out. I'm already got my project stuff going on, so. Why don't you have to do? Look, I had to do the same thing. I had to go to the link, sign up for a consultation, had my consultation. Then boom, they gave me all the information stuff on what I need, and then it's up to me to accept or decline.
Right. Exactly.
I'm trying to get some of us out of trouble from where they'll try to put it on us, and really it's their responsibility to go do it for themselves. I'm trying to get us out of trouble right now.
Yeah. But it also puts the
I ain't gonna have Pastor B cuss me out anyway. I ain't gonna have that.
But it also puts the accountability and that's something that Team Tisdale is learning this year is a part of our execution year is to be accountable. And so, yeah, we're telling y'all about being accountable, but we're doing it too. We're literally taking the accountability ourselves. Every day is an accountability. Every moment is an accountability. Just doing this, she literally charged us before the workshop was over and said, hey, go on Facebook, go on social media, tag us, let us know that, tell people. She said simply make a post. She made it that simple. All you have to do is make a post and say that you took the workshop, share the flyer, say a little verbiage, let them know, tag Fiery Beacon, tag the Fiery Beacon team, and that's it. That is what she said. But Daryl and I literally jumped off and said, we can't just do a post. We can't just sit there and share the flyer. We've been sharing the flyer. We're not just going to do that. We're going to do this Team Tisdale way. And Team Tisdale is to get y'all on here, show you the book, show you these flyers, and tell you our experiences with this amazing company. And like we said, we want this for you. God has opened the door for us. We want it to be open for you too. But you got to take the first step. And the first step is for you to go to this link, which is bit.ly/ in all capital letters, FAE 2022. You go to that link and schedule your consultation. From there, Fiery Beacon will get in contact with you. And next thing you know, you are on your way. Once you accept, do all what the preliminary stuff is, you can do that. Because I'm not going to tell you, you got to do the consultation to find out. And once you do the consultation, then you are on your way. But the first step is to say, okay, to make it up in your mind that this year is my year to write my book. And next step is to go to this consultation. And
take that first step.
Take that first step.
And
look,
what make it so interesting too. And then, cause then I look at it like this way: if you would have got like somebody who's part of the Fiery Beacon team, said, "Oh, you know what? Go ask her for them because they know you." Because 9 times out of 10 they're gonna be trying to look for a hookup because you brought them in or whatever like that. Nah, see, it's not that. It's not gonna work that way. Because you want to get the whole value of your story and everything like that. You can't get the full value of your story by a hookup.
And look, we're gonna challenge. I'm gonna challenge you. I'm gonna pull a Pastor Brandy, as she told us earlier. Screenshot this. Go ahead, take a moment, screenshot it before I take it off of here, just so you can have the link again. We will definitely share the flyer as well and the link later on. But right now, you can go ahead and screenshot this so that way you can literally go to it once we are done. So I'm gonna give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all. I hope you screenshot it. Because look, the next thing I'm going to show you is what the possibilities are. What you have in what could be in store for you once you're so welcome. Once you sign up, this is what you got in store when you become a Fiery Beacon author, right? So we're gonna show you the team. So this is the team, right? You get up with these ladies, you do your consultation, you meet up with them. They all laughs and giggles, things get set up, right? So then you get to do
as the publishing mafia boss.
Yes, the publishing mafia boss. Right. Once you get past the big boss, the lady right there in the green dress in the back.
Yeah.
Once you get past all of them, Then you get to do things like this. You see that? Do you see that?
Whoa, who that ninja right there in the chair though?
I don't know, but he's cute though. He's a cutie. I need to get his number. I'm just saying, once you get everything done and you get everything out, y'all, you get to do stuff like this. You get to become, this is the first ever, but it surely is not the last. Oh, no, it's the first, but not the last photo shoot for the Fiery Beacon Publishing House class 2021. It's the 2021 collaboration class. This is not everybody.
That ain't the whole crew.
Let me just explain that. This is not everybody, okay? But this great, amazing group of people got a certain package that allowed us, and I'm not gonna tell you, you need to do the collaboration to find out about it. But I mean, not the collaboration, you need to do a consultation. But this group of people took a leap of faith, and we decided to invest in ourselves just like everybody else, but we took our investment just a little notch, just a little bit more. That's all. We did the same investment as everybody, but we just took our investment just a little bit more. And we decided to say, you know what? We wanted some more things what else can Fiery Beacon do to us? You know, they said, look, there's more to offer. And we was like, I bet. Here, boom, here's the money. Put your money put your mouth where you put it up. Put our money where your mouth is. And that's exactly what they did. Okay. So with that, this is the first ever photo shoot for Fiery Beacon. And it includes all the authors, majority of the authors from the first two collaborations that dropped in 2021. And do you understand, that was a history-making move. Y'all, once you sign up with Fiery Beacon, you get to make history-making moves. This is what this company do. It makes history-making moves. And this right here, you got the authors from Talitha Coombe and the authors from Build It Again. And do you know some of these authors are in both collections? And so when I tell you, it was absolutely amazing. We got a beautiful scenery. We got to come in there in our black. We got to accessorize it. She told us to come in there dressed to impress. And that was all the assignment. Just come looking nice. And this is what we came in. We came in there ready. We came in there looking like a boss. Okay.
Can I be honest with y'all too? And then even Fiery Beacon and the people that was in the collab didn't even know this.
Oh, they didn't know?
For me, they didn't know this.
Oh, okay.
One, like, it helped build like that author family ship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like for me, and maybe this may help somebody else as well. Man, this helped to really bring out my true identity about
me.
Was like, yo, if I can do this in a wheelchair,
come on, sir.
Anybody can do this.
Yes.
You got look, and then it really helped me find my identity. Or like, you know what? Like, yo, I can do this. Maybe you right here, you probably doubting yourself right there, saying, man, I can't do this. Well, I can't do that. Look, if I can do it, you can do it. So this is the time to really find your true identity. Mm-hmm. Because most people think like, oh, you know, I know who I am and everything like that. But I have started to learn, even from what I done heard from Pastor Ben and said, from reading some certain people's stories. And from where like you really get to know that person, but when the own author read their own story and it breaks them down, mm-hmm. they start to truly see their true identity about themselves.
Yes.
From where they can be able to go forth and be able to step forward and say, you know what, this right here is like, it's my pusher maker right here. Mm-hmm. This right here is gonna make me do this right here. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, like this whole picture right here, like you see, like I'm in the wheelchair. I can only talk about me. I can't talk about everybody else. You know, I can only talk about me. So, you know, like when me right there, you know, I was very conscious about, you know, like being in the wheelchair and everything like that. But I said, but you know, but my true identity came out when I was starting to hang around my author crew.
Wow.
So from where everybody knew me as like, yo, I'm the go-getter, I'm the one who do this, I'm the one who do that. But then when I was actually able to let myself go and say, you know what, I don't have to be fake to hang around these people because everybody had a story too. Because those of y'all that was at the function, y'all know I cut a fool.
He did. He was his natural
I
self.
cut a true fool out there. I was right here playing Michael Jackson and everything. They all had like model walks and everything like that.
He did his model walk too.
I did my little wheelchair dance and everything. But in the same token, man, it helped show and it helped to really show. It really helped me to see my true identity. You know, and to be honest with you, just by doing this right and writing in the last collaborator, don't you guys know this really helped me to be able to do more on Motivated to the Max?
It did.
And kicking it with Team Tisdale.
It did.
And not being ashamed to actually be like, yo, you know what? Hey, this is what I talked about. Because I was a person who was ashamed of their identity. But from where I had God has built in confidence by putting me in the right publishing house.
Right.
With the right people. So I won't be ashamed of what God has created in my identity.
That's amazing.
I want you guys to take that. If some of you guys is questioning about writing, or you just question about something, man, like, you know, I really want to do this and everything like that. Yo, question your really check your heart and, you know, open up your heart, open up your eyes and your mind. Say, yo, like, you know, like, do I really want people to know the true me? Do you really want people to know the true you? Because you never know, by you being the true you and by you giving out your testimony, you don't know who you helping. So are you willing to show your true identity to get that true testimony to be able to help somebody? I ain't do this for the money and everything like that. Say, yo, this like, well, you got a story and everything. And I said, you know what? I said, shoot, just like I told about my experience with what happened to me back almost 2 years ago. And then now more, I say, you know what? Yo, I really had to go through this process to really see my true identity about me that God has opened up for me.
Wow.
And so that's why I was like, yo, if you write God, for all my motivational people.
I got you.
For all my motivational people out there, if you truly want to be able to go out and to help motivate somebody from where, look, you're not ashamed for where you come from, then yo, why not tell your story? Trust me, me and Pastor Brandon, we laugh all the time for where we done came from Woodmere Park. I done came from King Falls, Woodmere, everything like that. But then guess what? We were not ashamed for where we come from because look, guess what? We're still able to tell our testimony on what we do. So look at that opportunity right there. I mean, just by seeing this, and what makes it so funny, I have the picture in my phone. That's like my screensaver.
Yep, it is.
It's my screensaver. So you know what? And then how do I have to block it? I blocked it out from where I ain't mean to cut everybody else, but it has me with Alton, Alita, and Deshauna and me right there in the picture. And I said, yo, this is sit right there. You know, you got you got the Shauna right there. You know, I'm right there, out and everything right there. But then when I look back at the whole picture and everything, look how everybody is so confident in themselves. They say, I truly know who I am right now because I was able to get this story out.
Yes.
It still got more to get out.
Yes.
So y'all was so when we say, yo, this is an opportunity not just to help other people, but this really can be an opportunity to help yourself. For you to see the true you and allow yourself to be the real you. You know, because sometimes people want to be like, hey, well, they tough, they thugs, and I don't need to open up and everything like that. The devil is a lie. Sometimes we gotta open up. So are you willing to see your true identity in your story?
My God. Well, let's go ahead and go to the next. I don't even want to go to the next picture after that. I'm just my cheese.
What's the next picture?
The next picture is this.
I mean, bam. I mean,
so of course, like we said, like I don't even want to come back behind all what he said. I'm just gonna show you these pictures. This is the next picture, okay? My Lord, this is the next picture. So we had a photo shoot. This is another thing you get to look at is actually seeing a copy of your book. And I actually have the other one, but the book, the back of the book, but actually seeing the hard copy of your work. That is what you get. That's another thing you get to look upon. You get to, when you say yes to this opportunity. And then I'm going to show that part last. Then for us, just like for us, you can be like us. You can create it, make it a business, make it a stream of income. This is where the money aspect of becoming an author comes in. Mm-hmm. You literally can set up stuff like this, set up a platform for yourself to sell your books. Mm-hmm. And so this is our platform here, Tisdale Publications. No, we are not a publishing company. It is publications. So that means everything that Team Tisdale has produced through our publisher, Amen. Fiery Beacon Publishing House. That is our publisher. If anybody asks you, who's your publisher? Fiery Beacon Publishing House, LLC, with Pastor Brandy Rojas, Deshauna Smith, and Minister Shakira Green. That is our team. That's right. It. Okay. And so right. That is who Tisdale Publications, that is who is it powered by. And these books are in our publications right now. This is not just a flyer. This is actually the books I have been, 2 of those books I were in. It's 2 of my 3 books. And then there's the Build It Again, which is the most recent book. So it's When Legacy Arises from the Threshing Floor, The Mantle I Never Asked For, and once again, Build It Again. And you can get these as a gift to somebody. There's you can, if you're interested, we'll put that in the comments later on how you can purchase books from us. But this is the money aspect, as when you become a Fiery Beacon author, when you say yes to authorship, this can be a business. Being an author is a part of being an entrepreneurship. And this is what you can do with it. You can make cool flyers like this and sell your product. Okay. And last but not least, the other thing that you get to do when you finally say yes to this wonderful world of authorship, you get to do cool stuff like this. And do a book signing. Yes, you can do a book signing. And this is an actual event that's getting ready to happen for the 2021 class for the collab for Fiery Beacon. And I am excited. I know Daryl is excited to get ready to do
y'all this. Y'all get to chill with this, bro.
Right. And it's going to be fire. This is going on next Saturday. It's the Fiery Beacon Collaboration 2022 book signing. Yes, it is next Saturday at 4 p.m. Also, yes, you get to be in the Library of Congress. I didn't put that picture up, but yes, that's another thing. I didn't want to give them all of it, Miss Tamika. I didn't want to give them everything. They got to do the consultation.
You got to do the
in order to find out all the things that Fiery Beacon do for them. So but yes, the Library of Congress is also a part of the package deal that you get. But yes, this book signing, this can be you, people. This can be you. It could be you and your good girlfriends. It could be you and your family. It could be you and a cousin. It could be you and your business partner. It can just be you. It doesn't matter. The point is that this can happen for you. We didn't think it could happen for us, but guess what? As my husband said, we put down all excuses, and this is happening for us. As a married couple, we never thought back in 2004 when we got married, and we met before we got married, that when we met each other 3 weeks later, got married, almost 18 years later, that we will be writing books together as a couple. that I am pushing him, he pushing me, but we are in a collab together. This is a first for both of us, generational wise. We are both first time authors for both our generations.
Man, we are both history makers.
We are history makers. We are the first married couple for both our families that even wrote in a book together. So this is a big deal for us. This is a history making move for Team Tisdale. And yes, and this dropped in my spirit as I was looking at the picture and you were talking. And a lot of times y'all see us so much together that you don't know us separately. And it was just the way this picture is orchestrated. It's orchestrated in a way that yes, Team Tisdale is in the picture, but we're standing in our own, in our own. Daryl is standing in his own truth, and I'm standing in mine. Daryl is embracing his identity, and I'm embracing mine. And we don't have to stand side by side to do it. Right. We can stand in our own space, in our own bubble, and bring it in our own powerful ways. And that's what God dropped in my spirit when I looked when you was talking earlier about the picture. And so with that being said, this is a first time for the both of us, and we are so excited about this event. We are so excited. So
I got a question for all y'all.
Okay.
The ones who able or whatever to make it, have you registered to be there? Have you RSVP? I won't show of hands or whatever. You say, hey, I'm about to try to do it virtual, or hey, I'm gonna get out there. I need to know. I need to see some show of hands, some fine hands. Someone said that you done RSVP. I mean, Team Test that we got put ours in there too. Said that we done registered and everything like that too.
Yeah.
Because here go the challenge for us authors and the people that is watching right now. Y'all need an RSVP for this thing. This is next Saturday at 4 p.m. From what? 4 to what?
4 to 6.
4 to 6. That means you get 2 hours. 2. You're lucky getting 2.
Because he lucky getting 2.
But yo, this is the time for where, and this is for our other authors and stuff that is on here as well. I hope you guys at RSVP saying you're gonna be there, because you guys need to be there as well, because not only that you're going to be pushing yourself, not only that you're going to be pushing Team Tisdale, but you're also going to be pushing Fiery Beacon all at the same time.
All at the same time, sir.
All at the same time. And you want to know, like, well, how am I supposed to be doing all that? Okay, cool. One, could we out there? Could we out there to push one another there? 2, we're there to push our publisher, because one is the one who got us out there in the first place. And then so the people that's coming in here, so then guess what? People are going to ask questions like, well, man, I want to do what you guys did. And then guess what? You're going to go right over there, have your consultation with them for Fire Beacon right then, right now, and everything like that. And they'll get you started in everything.
Right. And look, and I'm glad you put that up there, sis. If you are not able to be in person, guess what? There's probably you still need an RSVP, because 9 times out of 10, because we know our publishing company, there's going to be a virtual aspect for this, but you still need to RSVP. So even though you're not here, remember we said earlier in the broadcast, we are eliminating and burning excuses. Still RSVP, even if you cannot be here in person, still RSVP, because more than likely there's going to be a virtual aspect to this.
And let me say this for some of my Facebook and YouTube people as well. Even though you probably may try to go live at the event, your guests still need an RSVP so we can have a big number. They can have a big number who all been listening, because there's gonna be some people who might be watching your live and everything, and they may have questions. We may not be able to ask the question because they're not in their feed. So tell them to RSVP through this event that's shown on the screen right here. If you need to take a picture of it, take a quick picture of it and everything, and make sure you guys share. Say, hey, if you want to hear my story, hey, you want to get some information in that, look. Meet us at the book signing.
Right.
Meet us there, because like Yo, because like we said, we're here to push one another, but we're definitely there to help push Fiery Beacon because Fiery Beacon is celebrating us. We want to celebrate Fiery Beacon.
Amen. That whole part.
Say so that part if again. You got, I know because cause we do Facebook, YouTube, and everything. We do all that stuff, but we're still telling our people, yo, RSVP for this thing because even though we may try to go live, you may have a question, everything. We can't tell the question if they don't see it on their feed or whatever like that.
Right.
I'm going to be like, you know what? Oh, no, what? I'm going to try to send your information. No, RSVP and go through their feed and then shoot, you still going to follow us live and everything like that. But then you'll be able to get the right information that you need to get and not get it from another person who don't know everything of what's going on.
Right. And in the same token, too, it's like I mentioned this on a live a while ago. And on this live, the one thing I said, the pivotal thing I said, we appreciate the congratulations. As an author, we appreciate you saying congratulations. We appreciate the likes. We even appreciate the shares. But what we want is that you put that congratulations to action. That you what we really want to see is that you put some action behind your words. Let your love show up. Let your congratulations show up. Let your light show up. So go in RSVP. Like, we want you to sow RSVP and get a book. Buy the book. Buy the book. These authors did not sit up and, Pastor Brandon, I'm going on my rant again. These authors did not sit up and do blood, sweat, and tears. They did not go through what we're going through. They didn't sit there and take a bandage off of a wound for it to finally to open up, for it to be opened up and you to stomp in it, to pour salt in it, to say, oh, congratulations, but I ain't coming. Or just say your congratulations, or not even say anything at all. We did this for you. We did this for our audience. We said we're going to go back and rehash those feelings. Yes, and it's going to be a roundtable convo, correct? That it's going to be a whole roundtable convo. So there's conversations that we're going to have in that room that you really need an RSVP for.
It's exclusive because you ain't going to be there.
Right. We're not going to sit there and disclose all of our things just to the open Facebook. No, there's going to be a closed space. And for that, you need an RSVP. And we did not sit there, like I was saying, we did not sit there and tell our stories, uncover the dirt, dig out old feelings for y'all to sit there and not RSVP, for y'all to not to come, for us not to get the support, for y'all not to buy the book. Right. That's right, Minister Camilla. If you don't show up, at least buy the book. If you're not going to come to the book signing, at least buy the book. At least buy the book. And when you come to the book signing, still buy the book. Because we're not just look, we love to see your smiling face, but come with a purpose. Come that you're going to listen. Come ask your questions. Come ready to maybe even start your own, wanting to start your own literary journey, and come buy a book. Buy the book before us. We showed you Tisdale Publications. We got the books. Y'all, when I take this flyer down, I'm about to show you. Team Tisdale is ready. Team Tisdale is ready. Give you a couple seconds real quick while I gather myself to show you what I'm talking about. And this is not even all of it. Like, literally, we sat down and was doing an inventory. And this is not even all of it, okay? All right, I'm just gonna do 3. I pulled out 4, but I'm gonna change. I'm gonna take the picture down real quick, and so y'all can just see that. Yeah. But we are ready, okay? We got books on hand, and this is not all of them.
Nah, it's not.
It is not all of them. I just held up 3, just so you know, we are ready for this. We said. We made the investment in the beginning, and we've been making the investment throughout, and we're going to continue to making the investment. Why? Not just because we believe in this project, because we believe in ourselves. We believe that our story is going to reach the nations. It's going to reach international places, and it's going to bless somebody. We believe in these authors here. We believe in these authors that took the time to share their stories in this collaboration. We believe in this company. We believe in Fiery Beacon. We believe in this woman. My finger. We believe in her. We believe the vision that God has given her. Okay? I can say this out loud. I repent for it to take me to the third book, but I give God glory that I finally get it.
Right.
I'm sorry that it took me to the third book, but guess what? I get it. And not only am I pushing this book, I'm pushing my other 2 books too. It's not too late. I might have just now got it, but guess what? It's not too late for me to show that when Legacy Arises, that was a book, because you can rise from the threshing floor. You do not have to stay in that low space. You can rise above it and beyond it. The mantle you didn't ask for. I understand you didn't ask for it. Guess what? There's a lot of stuff in our life we don't ask for. But guess what? Even though you didn't ask for it, you have been crushed, you have been called, and you have been chosen to carry it. So guess what? You can carry this in grace. You can carry this to the full potential. You can birth out what God has called for you to do, even though it's not what you want. It's what you've been called to do, and you're chosen to do it, and you are equipped to do it. And guess what? When you think it's over, you can build it again.
I'm gonna say this to jack somebody up.
Oh, jack them up, honey. Jack them up.
Like we always say, it's never too late for you to sell the books and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's too late when you decide to quit. It's too late whenever you don't decide to invest in yourself. When you just sit there and say, "Oh, I'm just not going to do it." Okay, now it's too late, because now you don't have the mindset that you don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and be real. Sometimes the reason why we don't do the things of what we need to do because we don't want to do it, because we want to be lazy. I'm one of them. I ain't gonna front. I'm talking about me too. I've been like, every time I have been lazy and everything like that. But then from whatever if you truly believe that it's not too late for you, then you would pick it right back up, and then you would keep on pressing forward, and then you would never drop it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you would let. It's too late whenever you decide to quit. It's too late when you decide to quit. God literally said, it's too late when you decide to quit.
Yeah.
Because whenever you decide to quit, and I ain't trying to diss nobody, when you decide to quit, that means you done gave up on yourself.
Yeah.
So don't diss yourself. I can't diss you because shoot, I gotta decide I can't quit. I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep going. Just like whenever Pastor Ray was talking about, yo, this is the season of double. I'm expecting double. And then how the way my name is in all that, I get
His
double. My name means twins. So my name means Daryl means twin.
No,
Thomas means twins. So I'm getting some double up in this mug. Twins at that. So double bless twins. I got 4. But they're like, yeah, but like, yo, like, we can't express it. I mean, we can't express it enough. I can sit right here and rant all day. I'm not going to do that. Because you guys have to be willing to invest in yourself. You have to be willing to push yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because it can only be so far how the way that Fiery Beacon can push you.
Right. Exactly.
But if you're not willing, sometimes like how people try to you try to push and you try to push back, like you try to resist and everything like that. Man, that's like bad friction or whatever like that. Sometimes it just like let you go back and let you just go backwards.
Yeah.
But if I want to push you to be able to go forward, then you won't resist on going forward. You'll be like, okay, well, I'm gonna push you. So then, okay, cool. Now since I done gave you the small push of the momentum that you need, now you can use that that push and that momentum to keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about whenever that you like, you trying to move like a boulder out the way, like a big old rock. You know, on some of the cartoons, okay, let's push this thing out the way. Let's go ahead and move this boulder out the way. Yo, when you keep on pushing, that rock still might want to be there to try to get in your way. But then whenever that you keep on pushing, when you get enough to push on that boulder and it get pushed out the way,
Mm-hmm.
then you can keep on going.
Yep.
And we're talking to ourselves too. We're not here to diss nobody or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's been several times we was like, man, you know what? I'm about to just woo. I ain't gonna front. Y'all already know me from Mother to me. Y'all already know. It been times I be like, man. Y'all knew some of the words I used. I'm just keeping that 100% honest. But then, like, yeah, it's decide today that it's not too late for you.
Right.
Right here. This is your decision right here. It's not too late for you.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. If you want to be like, well, man, I should have just tried to write and everything like that, man. Guess what? God will open up another door for you to have another opportunity to be able to have that experience.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. It's only too late when you decide to quit on yourself. But look, I love y'all, but it's hot in here.
It did. It got real warm.
It's like hot, and the heat ain't even on. It's
that
hot
part.
in here. So God help.
But yeah, so like we said, there's the information. Go to Eventbrite. Sign up for the book signing.
Yeah,
come see us. Come see where you're going to be this year. Come see it. Come visualize it. Come touch it. Come hold it. You know, all of that. This is going to be you. We're going to speak it. This is going to be you. This is going to be your name across the bottom. This is going to be your picture on the back with your information. These are going to be your pages with your words and your insight. You just need to come and believe it. So with that being said, we love y'all.
We really do.
We do. We love y'all. Once again, we'll show these real quick as we close out. Be sure that you sign up for the Firelit Nation, Firelit authorship experience. Be sure you go sign up for that. And once again, we want to give a shout out before we end. We do definitely want to give a shout out once again to We Love You. We definitely want to give out a shout out again to Fiery Beacon Publishing House, LLC, with none other than the amazing international best-selling publisher and author, Pastor Brandy Rojas, and her amazing team, Deshauna Smith and Minister Shakira Green. So shout out to them once again.
Pastor B, do us one quick favor. Can you drop in on how they can get in contact with you, just in case, they might want to call the office or anything, because we didn't put that in the slide.
We did not. We did not.
Tell them to sign up on the links and everything.
Yeah, you can go to the consultation.
But
if you are unable, I can actually say the number. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to the number. Here it is. So their contact information, and I will definitely put it in the chat for you if Pastor Brandy doesn't drop it herself. But you can the number is 336-285-5794. That is how you can get in contact with the team. They are located here in Greensboro, North Carolina, in the Greensboro headquarters. Yeah, I said it. The Greensboro headquarters. It is at 1400 Battleground Avenue, Suite 214B. And then they also have an amazing email. It's called fbphinfo@FieryBeaconPublishingHouseLLC.com. They have a website. All of those wonderful things we'll definitely put in the comments for you so you can see it. So we do want to give them a shout out again Once again, let's give a shout out to the Fiery Beacon team. And this is what one of the promos, just one. This is just one of the promos they got going on right now. The
Many
Fire
more to
Lit
come.
authorship experience spaces are running out. I'm not going to tell you how many spaces they had, how many spaces they were offering. I'm not going to tell you the prices, none of that. You need to go and sign up to do your consultation. You need to go sign up. Do not wait. Don't hesitate another minute. I wasn't going to put it back up, but the Holy Spirit said, put it back up for the people again.
Even though
And
she
so
put it up there too. So
I did. And Pastor Brandy put it in the comments as well. So y'all want to be sure that you go. It's in the comments. You cannot say you don't see it. You cannot say, oh, I didn't know. You know. It was in the beginning of the show. It's here again. It's in the comments. If you need me to inbox it, all of that, just tell me. But you definitely need to do it. You definitely need to do it. You need to look, sis. I see what you're saying. And guess what? I was feeling the same way after the workshop. I had a moment, and my husband had to come over there to me. I told my moment out loud. He came over to me. He said, the same way you believed in me, I believe in you. You're going to do this. Sign up for your consultation. And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign up for my consultation. I'm going to take this leap of faith, and I'm going to believe because of my leap, God is going to make the provision for me. And that's how I feel. And that is what I feel for each and every one of you that take this experience. That yes, you may be scared, but jump scared and watch God catch you. That's all I'm going to say on that. And so then, of course, we have the book signing that is coming up this coming weekend. So we want to be sure that you sign up for that. Be sure that you come and RSVP. As my husband said it so eloquently, you want to RSVP so you can be sure that you can get all the exclusives. You don't have to sit and wait for the highlights. You can catch the exclusive on there. And I'm just going to drop this little nugget just so you know. That Team Tisdale may be doing a live, just so you know. You never know. We might be going live while we there. And so that might be our seasoner opener. You never know. Never know what could happen with Team Tisdale. You know, we just kind of, we're all about executing. We don't tell a plan. We just do it. And so we're just excited about it. So be sure that you sign up. It is next Saturday, January the 29th, at 4:00 p.m. to 6:00 p.m. The address is in the event is at 1400 Battleground Avenue. We want to see your face in the place. Yes, and Pastor. Go ahead.
I need a favor for everybody that's watching this live right now. If you are an author that was part of the Fiery Beacon, you don't even have to be from the collab. I mean, if you just an author for a Fiery Beacon, yo, put your name and stuff in these comments and everything, because we're going to recognize you guys as well, because that's another way of pushing the Fiery Beacon authors.
Yes.
We're here to celebrate you guys as well. So put your name up there. I mean, put it up there, put Fire Flames behind it, and let us know that you was an author part of Fiery Beacon as well. Put them in there, because we're here to celebrate you guys as well. And this is another way for you guys to be pushed as well, because it has been so many of y'all that's part of Fiery Beacon has been pushing us as well. And we want to do the same thing.
Yes. And so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start shouting out a few people. We want to, of course, shout out to Shauna Smith. We shout out, honey, you want to probably change the mood to a happy song as I shout these people out.
She want me to be lit. That's how this say you want to be lit.
Let's do some lit music as we end out. Let's outro to some lit music. I hope y'all got your fire flames ready. We're gonna outro.
You want outro lit?
Yeah, we need an outro lit.
Okay,
so we're gonna keep.
I'm not gonna play Kanye West.
Yeah, no, not Kanye West lit. But we want to thank y'all before we end this outro. We're gonna outro by shouting out all the fire and it's not all of them. From what we found out today, it is 91 91 authors have been published through Fiery Beacon Publishing House. That deserves Fire Flames on its own. So with that being said, we're going to shout out. Y'all keep throwing the hearts up, throw the likes, throw the care, throw Fire Flames as we shout out some of the names that we know, both from the collaboration, but just in general. We want to shout out Daryl Thomas Tisdale. We shout out. Yeah, I did. I'll put my middle name in there too. We shout out Daryl Thomas Tisdale. We shout out Deshauna Smith. Yeah. Let me back up. Daryl Thomas Tisdale. We're gonna clap. We are clapping for you. Deshauna Smith. Yeah. Alethea Holiday. Yes. Alton Holiday. Another married couple in the collab. All right. We shout out Pastor Brandy Rojas. Yeah. We shout out Latasha Watson Tisdale.
I can't get that loud.
Yeah. We shout out Minister Camilla Hightower. Yeah. We shout out Zelima Powell. Yeah. We shout out Deja Donahue. Woohoo! We give a shout out to Minister Shakira Green. Yes. We shout out Jennifer Baker Graham. Excuse me.
Graham.
Yes. We shout out Pastor Lowe, Jackie Lowe. We shout out, let me think of another one. We shout out Bishop Keenan.
Yes.
Terrell, we shout you out. Who else there? There's some other authors. I'm missing some people.
Yes.
Apostle Sharon Benison, we shout you out. We shout out, and there's so many. It's 91 of you.
I need y'all to put some names in there.
We shout out Rhonda and Hunter. Yes, we shout out Sylvester Hunter. Yes, we shout out Carla Blake. Yes, we shout out Tamika Askew. We shout out Carol Craven. Y'all, I can keep going, but my throat, my Apostle Ravina Blair.
There you go.
Yes.
Thank you. See,
we shout y'all out, y'all. There's so many more. Pastor Bettina Moffitt, we shout you out. What?
No, she put names in.
Yeah, I see that. I said Carla Blake. I said Carla Craig. She's who else? Oh my goodness, there's so many. So Alvin Walker Jr. We shout you out.
Clergy authors coming.
Minister, yes, clergy authors are coming. We shout out Minister Dominique Robinson. We shout you out. We shout out Apostle Mona Lisa McCurkle. We shout out Elder Janelle Strickland. We shout out Pastor Omar Rojas. I shout him out because he's gonna be writing a book too. We shout you out. We shout all of y'all out, and there's so many more. Apostle Cherry Teal, we shout you out. Man, there's so many. Anybody else? But look, there's 91 and counting, okay?
Yeah.
91 and counting.
Hey, I want y'all to hear this song that I'm playing, though, because this is all of us right here.
Oh, Apostle Shalonda Williams Leonard, come on. Fulfill your destiny, y'all. That's what this song is called. It's Destiny by NF, which is one of our publishers' favorite songs. Elder Nicole Roach, Donna Ranky Dandy. All these names are coming up. As they coming in, I'm going to shout them out before we close out. This is our outro. We want to shout you out. We want to be sure that you can be an author too. For those
I told you, I got you.
Yes, we want you as an author too. We want you to become the 91. We want you to become that plus sign. It's 91 and counting. Become the and counting. Be sure that you sign up today. Oh, we shout out Latika S. Carter. They come as they come, and I'm gonna shout y'all out.
Till we decide to go.
We might wait until the song is over so y'all can hear It is your time.
Y'all went for this song and y'all can hear the whole album.
It is your time. This is your destiny.
Oh, she was the first author that she ever published.
Wow. Come on, Miss Latika S. Carter. You being the first author that was ever published by Fiery Beacon. That is awesome sauce. But Andrea Dixon Reed, we shout you out. Y'all, Gresham McCain, we shout you out. Come on. These are authors that are fulfilling their destiny. Justa Buey, yes. Oh, we can't forget Miss in honor and in respect and just awesome shout out to the late great Christian Turner. She is one of Fiery Beacon Publishing authors who actually passed away not too long ago, but we also dedicate this to her as well. We shout you out and we shout out your family for being an amazing example. Thank you for setting a legacy up for your family. So we cannot forget Miss Christian R. Turner. Thank you so much for leaving your legacy here with us in When Legacy Arises, Volume 1. Thank you for setting the tone for your family. We appreciate it. Miss Melanie Hampton, congratulations to you. We shout you out. Y'all, it's been real. Y'all be sure that y'all sign up. This can be you. This is going to be you. No more excuses. We are putting our excuses in the bucket. This is us. The next collaboration, when it comes out, it's going to be us. The next photo shoot is going to be us.
I might do some things you don't like.
Right. Come on, babe.
We all make mistakes. That's just life.
Just life.
They might say that change. That's all right.
It's all right.
That's all right. That's
just my life.
My life.
That's just my life.
That's just my life. My life.
Hey.
My life.
That's just my life.
When people ask you, like, why are you doing that to them? That's just my life.
My life. And with that being said, good night. We love y'all.
Man, look.
Put my arm around you and I mean it, I love you to death. These are the moments I know I'ma always hold on to and cherish them, yeah. Like so by taking chances, making moves, not about.
Oh yes, we got to.
Build on what you got, learn from what you lose, and never let people distract you from being you.
I might do some things you don't like. Hey.
We all make mistakes, that's just life. They might say I changed, but that's right. That's all right.
Shout out to Mal.
That's just my life. That's all right. That's just my life. That's just my life. It's just my life.
Shout out to Miles.
Shout out to Mr. Miles Darden, the best photographer, Blue Cherry Photography. We love you.
Yes, Blue Cherry Photography. Yes. Yeah, we getting all this stuff in before we go. I tell you, y'all might hear the whole album.
Not the whole album, honey. They can't hear the whole album.
They can't handle the whole album.
They can't handle the whole album.
I know the CEO of Fiery Beacon can handle the whole album with me.
That's all. That's just my life. My life. Hey. That's just my life.
That's just my life.
Hey.
My life.
Hey.
My life.
Hey.
My life.
Hey.
Right,
with that, y'all. Good night.